Welcome to this Mangold tutorial about finding co-occurring events in Interact. This is, indeed, one of the biggest strengths of Interact, finding overlaps among events for any number of codes. In general, complex behavior is very hard to observe. Often, though, it is possible to break down complex behaviors into multiple simpler behaviors that are far easier to observe. Presume that we are interested in all situations where two participants smiled at each other. It is very hard to observe this kind of behavior precisely because it involves both the facial effect and gaze direction of two individuals. Let's take a look at the pre-installed demo file named Mum-Child Still Face Study. This demo file contains 30 sessions of mother-child couples, and for each session, the facial affect was logged for both the mother and the child. Same for the gaze direction, again logged for both mother and child in separate classes. This means that the required data is already available. So all we need to do is ask Interact to find all sequences in which both the mother and the child are smiling and looking at one another simultaneously. To do this, switch to the Analysis tab and click Time Sequence, Co-occurrence. In the first dialog, keep all sets selected to run the routine on all sessions in one pass. In the second dialog, select the codes that are supposed to overlap in time. In this case, the mother's smile, the child's smile, the gaze direction of the mum when looking at the child, and the code for the child looking at mum. Keep in mind that this routine uses so-called AND statements, which means that only when all selected codes do indeed occur simultaneously, sequences can be identified. If you select all codes at once, there are most likely no results at all. After selecting the required combination of codes, make sure the option Create Events from Detected Fragments is selected. That way, Interact creates new events for all fragments where the selected codes overlap. Last but not least, enter a name for the class and the code that should be used to label those new events. In this example, let's name the class co-occurrences, because that is the routine we use to generate the information. We'll use the code smile at each other to correctly label our new fragments or events. If all is well, click OK to start the routine. Within seconds, a notification shows the total number of events created. Anybody who has ever done some coding knows how time-consuming it is to log 398 events. To verify the results, let's examine the data file and the timeline chart. As you can see, these new events, created with our new code, are generated per session. You see? In the timeline chart, we can verify visually if all went well. Click Analysis, Evaluation, Timeline Chart to visualize the data. First, select only the codes used to identify the overlaps in combination with our new code. So, the smile for mum and child, as well as their gazes, and of course, the new smile at each other code. In the second dialog, select only a single set for easier verification. Now, in this chronological visualization of set 1, we see that our new code at the bottom is only available for the fragments where all 4 codes overlap. The moment one of the codes is not available, that part is not covered by our new events. Because all smile at each other fragments are now available as regular events inside the data file, full statistics on these new codes are available as well. Additionally, these events can be used in other routines just like any other event and code. Keep in mind that this combination of codes is just an example, and that you can use the co-occurrence routine with any other combination of codes relevant to your study. Further details on the timeline chart, functionality, or the descriptive statistics can be found in separate tutorials. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We are happy to speed up your research, so watch our other videos to learn more.